Hello again. My name's Gabe Zolna. One of my viewers sent me a rather interesting link, and there's an article that talks about Mitt Romney being the candidate for 216. What the article says is that I guess in Iowa his name was put on the ticket just to, I guess, test the waters. It wasn't necessarily approved by him, from what the article states. And by a majority, he's the chosen one, according, again, to this article. Rand Paul follows behind him, Paul Ryan, and then Chris Christie, in that order. Now, Paul Ryan's a nice guy, and Mitt Romney is a heck of a nice guy. Paul Ryan couldn't win his own state when he was the candidate for vice president. He couldn't take his own state. Paul Ryan's a nice guy, as I said a moment ago. Mitt Romney's a nice guy. But nice guys tend to come in last. Mitt Romney nor Paul Ryan have that killer go for the throat instinct or the ability to do that. We saw that very clearly. Mitt Romney had all kinds of opportunity to flay Barack Obama during their, what were they, I think there was three separate times that they had to sort of go head to head. And in every instance, Mitt Romney had an opportunity, more than one opportunity, and he never took it. He doesn't have what it takes. Nor does Hillary Rodham Clinton. So, Rand Paul, I think he's got a shot. He's going to be running more or less of a libertarian kind of a ticket. Chris Christie, I think he's yesterday's news for a whole lot of reasons. And again, these are just my opinions. Who should they be looking at? Well, if you've watched some of my previous videos, I have made mention of it more than once. Dr. Benjamin Carson and Judge Jeanine Pirro as his running mate. You've got a woman for vice president that millions of people know, millions of people like. And you've got a candidate that millions of people respect. He's an African American, he's intelligent, he's a true patriot. Unlike that usurper that we have playing president. As each day goes by, Obama buries himself further into the pile of manure that he was brought up in. You notice we haven't heard a whole lot of Obamacare. We haven't heard about sign-ups. We haven't heard a whole lot of anything with respect to Obamacare, have we? You ever wonder why that is? That's a different story. This wasn't about Obamacare. This was about Mitt Romney. I hope that he doesn't run. I like him. I think he's a great patriot, great American, but he doesn't have what it takes. Paul Ryan doesn't have what it takes. Rand Paul, personally, I don't think he has what it takes either. And definitely Chris Christie doesn't have what it takes. So who's going to rise to the top? Well, they better find someone soon. And I told you who I think should be on the ticket. We'll see. We'll see.